In downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and I'll turn to you, Dan, as we discuss the high-level pitching matchup we've got in store for this one.
Two different kinds of pitchers, and just goes to show you there's more than one way to skin a cat. Right-hander, big power arm. You're going to see a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. On the other side, this crafty left-hander, he'll make you put the ball in play. So two different ways to go about it, but both guys top quality starters.
It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Welch. Watch him throw. He's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
First pitch, 107.
0-1, here it comes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Miguel Rojas goes down for the first out of the game.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Ryu's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one of the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Polanco at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Miami. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do, even though this is a mini 2-game set. To win 2 games on the road, D-Row, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split, 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-2 one more time.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So next to bat will be Cavan Biggio, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. Nope. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One strike. You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Taylor. Lifetime in this matchup. He's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The payoff pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on On the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance, and I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Jesus Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Anderson stands at second with no outs. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
That is 7. The catcher, Sandy Leon.
So one gone with a runner at third. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
Jazz Chisholm, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Down the left field line. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No balls and 1 strike. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Miami. plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he... Next, it'll be George Springer for his career in this matchup. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Back in standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Dickerson, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Hit well towards the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Bo Bichette will be next. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is.
The count is 1-2.
And a throw behind the runner at third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
2 out, bases loaded. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, the 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Plate is Miguel Rojas, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. So the next to bat will be Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in is Garrett Cooper. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We play 2.5. 2-1 now, Miami.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Well.
And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
There's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out. 1 away. So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's down.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in is Brian Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Brian Anderson.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 4, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball
A
one.
ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
2-2, Tim.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line towards center field. Brinson is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Dickerson stands at first with 1 out.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a throw over to first.
He's safe.
Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Ball.
2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Dickerson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Wow, with 1 out, and he punches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Number 59 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 59.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Just an excellent job of fathead discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Cavan Biggio stepping up now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The count now at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Bouncer up the middle. There's 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Jays are out in front, 3-2. Into to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Zach Thompson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now for Miami, number 74, Zach.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in George Springer. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Up next from Miami, Jesus Sanchez. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Adam Simber comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Last half of the 7th here. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1-1, here it comes.
Hey!
And He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. Ball. 4-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready now for the Marlins. Lewis Brinson. He grounded out last time up.
First base.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Up next to the Marlins, the right fielder,
Digging in next, Gregory Polanco. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the first pitch. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Brinson over at second. Rojas at first with no outs. Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. A 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Julian Merriweather will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
67. Julian Merriweather.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. A bullet to first base. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the belt, the pitch. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 4, the Blue Jays 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
He's set, and the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1 to count. And he'll step off and try again. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he popped him up. Aguilar into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes. Gurriel.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Still 1-2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last debut. The pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Jordan Romano comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the AB now. Brian Anderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Luke over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Next, it'll be Jesus Sanchez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now in the box, Sandy Leon singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off
Former
for the
World
game,
Series MVP
the
George
17th.
Springer bats next.
Joel
Dylan Floro comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
now pitching for Miami. Number 36, Dylan.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. And a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. To third, reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The pitch came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Thompson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dylan Floro hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line. Mm-hmm.